Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. And for more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val33 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Whoa. Curiouser and curiouser. Jumping into this, Taurus, what they do show me. They're moving quick. They are moving quick. I don't exactly know what this is all about, but they are thinking quick, moving quick, possibly even wanting to communicate quick. It's kind of like speed racer right out the gate. But they're showing me that they got quite a bit here of responsibility and endeavors to take care of, which they are. So they got quite a bit going on, which I do see that they're in the process of kind of taking care of whatever this is, because they are kind of putting something to rest. Letting something go, definitely leaning into this. So feels like work. But jumping into where they're moving next, this is interesting because they show me so much energy emotionally given and invested and committed to something. At the same time, within almost like the same breath or same sentence, they're showing me they got nothing left emotionally to give. And it's interesting because they're not too sure whether or not to fully emotionally walking away from this or to stay even though they got nothing to give. That being said as well, they're showing me this overall strong energy of independence, but they're kind of saying they themselves personally and individually don't feel as abundant or financially secure as they want to. And this is causing them to really focus on their overall vision or plan of what they want to create and do for themselves. And what's interesting about this is there is some sort of energy here of some financial recognition coming in, but they're ultimately saying it doesn't feel like it's quite enough. So let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what we can find. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel like there is some sort of communication. It's interesting, Taurus. They're saying there's communication between you and them because they feel like you're, how do I say this? They feel like you're a little bit smarter. You may know a little bit more. You may be a little bit more intellectual than they are. I just heard someone say, yeah, respect your elders. Kind of like slow down, respect your elders. Slow down, listen, pay attention, be very cautious and self-aware. Grandpappy's hard of hearing. Slow down. Yeah. They're ultimately what they're saying is they're hoping that after they take care of everything they need to, that there will be huge changes in their situation and their circumstances up ahead. So what they're saying is they're looking forward to when, in a sense, the tables turn in their favor. Ooh, what is that about? Yeah, there's something here that they're kind of leaning into and accepting and surrendering to regarding the connection between the two of you, but I don't know what that is. They're accepting something. They're leaning into something. Whoa. As well as there is some sort of emotional consideration of wanting to collaborate or work with you. Whoa. Well, if there's communication and contact, then okay. So maybe it's starting some sort of financial project or endeavor together in consideration here. Huh. What is this? There's definitely a connection there. What? How does that make sense? Okay, so how do I say this? They're considering wanting to collaborate with you, but in their own personal endeavors, that's fascinating. They're saying that they have emotional energy to give and invest with something between the two of you. But when it comes to their own situation, they're like, I could care less. I don't give a fill in the blank. Beep. But then at the same time, they're also saying that they're not 100% willing to make their own changes. So they're more than willing and ready to consider working with you. But when it comes to their own situation, they're like, well, I just won't do everything I know I could possibly do. There's what's this called? There's an unwillingness. There's an unwillingness to do something themselves or do something for themselves. Even when it comes to their own, get this, even when it comes to their own personal abundance, success, financial security, they're saying there ain't much there to think about, but they themselves know that they're in this position or this, let's just say, difficult spot financially. I just heard dead fish go with the flow too. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting though. They are, one thing is for sure, they definitely are making big plans for the future. But if that's the case, then what are the plans if it's not about money and finances and security? They're trying to figure out a way how to kind of like have this combined situation work out between the two of you so they don't have to do much. I can feel it. I can feel it. They don't want to do much effort to make changes. They don't want to do much work and effort to even sit with their position or the situation, the circumstances to solve this or figure this out on their own. But one thing's clear is they got plans for the future in mind. And there it is. And there it is. Whatever financial recognition for the work and efforts that they do get, they're ultimately saying it still isn't enough for them to kind of be in some type of position of success or status. Yet at the same time, they do realize that they are on some sort of path here that they're beginning to even question if it's truly right or correct for them. So they're kind of saying, well, what do I get from this? Then I'll decide whether or not this is the path for me. This is fascinating. This is very fascinating. It's almost like, no. I'll wait. Now I'll make that decision based off of what financial income I get. Okay. And there's the public recognition on top of the deck. Let's dig. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd be careful, Taurus. I'd be careful. A little bit lazy energy, a little bit lazy, a little bit stubborn, but there's that. Goodbye.